Hello, and thank you for joining me today to learn about several Itential open source pre-builds that can be readily implemented out of the box to serve as a great starting point for your customized CI/CD pipeline architecture, useful for promoting and deploying your team's Itential automations to a higher IAP environment. Pre-built Wizard will be used to package a network automation that I have built on my dev IAP server, bundling its components into a new pre-built of its own. And pre-built promotion will be used to push that pre-built to a specified version control service, along with pipeline scripts to deploy the pre-built to a staging environment of IAP. Today, supported specified version control services include GitLab, GitHub, and Bitbucket. Let's start at the beginning. Let's say I'm an automation engineer and I have this network automation labeled Demo Automation. This automation consists of several components that I've built in my dev IAP server. This operations manager automation, labeled Demo Automation, a parent workflow, which we see here referred to as Demo Parent Workflow. That workflow contains a reference to a child workflow, and that child workflow contains a JSON schema transformation. Since I'm finished developing my automation components, my next step is to run the Itential open source pre-build named Pre-built Wizard. Pre-built Wizard will link these many automation components together as a new pre-built bundle. Automation engineers can install and access Itential open source pre-builts, including Pre-built Wizard, by navigating to the application Admin Essentials and then clicking the cloud icon. I can search for pre-built to find Pre-built Wizard, and as you can see, I already have Pre-built Wizard and Pre-built Promotion installed, and they are available for my viewing within Admin Essentials. When reviewing Pre-built Wizard in Admin Essentials, I can see the README for this version specifies that there are several installation prerequisites. For example, I need the custom application app artifacts installed with at least version 6.1.16. Let's quickly navigate to the profile within Admin Essentials to confirm that I have app artifacts installed and running with a supported version, which, as you can see, I do. So we can return to Pre-built Wizard and open its Operations Manager automation, linked within Admin Essentials, to run Pre-built Wizard. Once I've opened the Operations Manager automation, I click the Run button to run its manual trigger, and you can see I'm presented with several form fields. Scope is like a label that can be used for all of your team's pre-builts or a subset if you prefer. You can provide whatever text you like to be used for your pre-built scope, as long as it begins with an @ symbol. For name and description, I'll simply be going with Demo Pre-built. License will be supplied by default and is not required. Contributor is a required field for which the automation developer or team lead can supply their name. A default README in Markdown is provided, which only need be modified if you choose to more explicitly describe your network automation. Select Zero Touch so the automation will run end-to-end without any manual steps required from the user. Next, there are optional fields for categories and keywords that can be associated with your new pre-built. For my demo pre-built example, I'll leave these unselected. Last and definitely not least, we need to select a component of the automation that will be used as the entry point for discovery and bundling of the components. You should aim to select the topmost parent workflow that contains all other child workflows and other components, like transformations within it, or the Operations Manager or Automation Catalog automation that points to that parent workflow. Accordingly, I'll select my Operations Manager automation called Demo Automation. After Pre-built Wizard completes quickly with no error, I can navigate back to App Admin Essentials and see my newly created demo pre-built. The components list on the right-hand side makes it easy to see the various components, including the transformation and the two workflows. Now that I have a pre-built created for my network automation, I am ready to run pre-built promotion to kick off the next step in the CI/CD process.